How's it going, YouTube? So turkey season is 2 days away. I want to do a real quick video of the gear that I use for a traditional turkey hunt. The hunting gear and a little bit of what I use to film and whatnot. So this is kind of the uncut version, so bear with me. There's no telling what I'll say. To start out with, the pack. You guys have probably seen me use this before. This is a Everly Stock X1. My primary whitetail pack, I use different things for elk and hogs and whatnot. But as far as whitetail and turkey go, this thing has got pockets where it needs to have pockets. So that's the pack. Blind material. I don't like sitting in a traditional pop-up blind. I kind of cut my teeth on running and gunning. Then you put the traditional bow in the equation, it makes it a little bit more difficult. So the idea is, I've got this die-cut blind material. I'm going to build kind of a barrier and shoot to the side of that barrier as the turkey comes in. So you got blind material, and then these stakes actually came from one of my elk decoys, but they work out nice. They stick in the ground, and they've got this slider that goes up and down, kind of adjust the level of the blind. So that's the idea. Whether it works or not, we shall see. Speaking of camo, whitetails, I like plaids, solids, some camos. For turkey, I've got a leafy jacket and pants. I'm going to go with that. I don't like having a head net around my face, so I'm probably going to use some camo makeup stuff. I may break my head net out if I can find it. So there's that. What's in the pack? First off, survival, essential, fire starting, whatever little kit. It's got a spare bowstring, compass, a lot of stuff. I got so used to using this in elk season that I carry with me for pretty well everything. Good set of pruners. That little limb or whatnot that is always in your way of your tips of your bow. Some nylon webbing. It's got a cinch buckle. It's good for a little of everything. Moving a limb out of the way, cinching stuff to your pack. All kinds of good stuff, uses for that. Men's face and body wipes. It goes without saying. Let's see. Primary knife. Columbia River knife and tool. I love this knife, but I love a lot of knives. That's my primary knife. Does a good job. The knife that I keep in my pack is a Mora Light My Fire. This thing is stupid sharp, and I really like it. I like how it clips onto things. I like how it clicks into the sheath, and you dress that turkey out. You can throw it in the dishwasher. You're good to go. That's knife wise. I always carry some sort of piece of orange with me, whether it's required or not. Fill that turkey over your back and you're on public land walking through a bunch of hunters. I feel a lot better having at least a portion of orange sticking out. Decoys. I've used this for a few years. I like it because it fits my pack. This is the Miss Perfect. It's got a simple stake. The head can bend in however many positions it can be feeding, it can be upright, and it collapses nice. So that in conjunction, and I change decoy setups depending on the time of year and whatnot, but usually opening morning, I'll start out, I'll have a hen and some sort of Jake. And this year, I've always wanted one of these ever since I've seen them come out, and I finally got one. This is the Funky Chicken. The idea is small body profile. It's nice. It fits in your pack. But unintimidating body profile. A little short beard, but he's in full color. So in my mind, this is going to be a killer. I don't know. I may hate it after about 3 days, but we'll see. So that gets us to quiver. Side quiver. Sometimes I use a bow quiver, especially for whitetails and elk. But for turkeys, I'm going to keep everything kind of concealed. I really like this side quiver. This is a dog wear. I like the pockets. So in the pockets, I've got my bow stringer. I've got my headlamp, pencil, Tika. I really like this headlamp. And then I've got my shooting glove, American Leathers, elk big shot. It's hard to wear these things out. I went through a lot of shooting gloves before I found American Leathers, and these are worth the money. And then calls. I don't use a lot of calls. I don't use a box call anymore. I don't use a crow call anymore. But what I do use is I'll use a hoop tube for a locator. I use diaphragm calls, primarily diaphragm calls. Bow hunting, I like to be hands free. I've got a Louisiana Lightning and some sort of zinc, but I vary those up, whatever sounds good. And then I've got, this thing has been with me for a long, long time. This is a PSO slate call. This is actually stainless over glass. This thing's seen a lot of turkey hunts. And actually the glass separated underneath the other day, and I glued everything back together and managed to glue it to my wife's granite countertops. I would not recommend that, but no more rattle, and it sounds really good. I'm using a carbon tipped striker on the stainless. So that's calls. Arrows. Cedar. 5-inch feathers. I was going to build a set of arrows specifically for turkeys this year, and it didn't work out. So what I did was I actually dulled these down a little bit, my deer arrows, with a Sharpie, so they don't stand out so much. So the cedar arrow on the business end is an Ace 160 grain Ace standard. I love these heads. They hold an edge well. They hold up really well, and they penetrate well. And actually, I got a few Aces in here, and then I think a Tusker Concord made its way in there. I'm not going to take it out. I like the Tuskers as well. So that is arrows, the bow. 56-pound at my draw, Osage, Selfbow. I built this a couple years ago at one of Clay Hayes' bow building classes. I wish I would have had access to that 10 years ago. It would have saved me a lot of headache. But I learned a lot from that class, and this happens to be the bow that I built during. And I really like this bow. It's hunted a lot. It's been strung a lot. It's holding up well. Yeah, 64 inches, walnut tips. I like it. So that's the bow. What else? Alright, to the camera gear. First and foremost, let's see. Selfie stick. You never know when you need to just stop and take a selfie. But actually, what I do with that is I do a lot of my walking shots and things with that. I haven't camouflaged it or anything. If I'm using this, hopefully a turkey's not looking at me or anybody else is looking at me. So, selfie stick. I carry a Panasonic Lumix. This is mostly for still pictures. I don't really like the video quality of it, but it's alright. I just always carried this camera. I have head mount and an action camera. This is an inexpensive action camera, but it works really well. Got Wi-Fi and all that good stuff. A lot of my videos I'll switch between my phone and that camera and the action camera. But the idea for turkeys is going to be on a headshot. You can see my hand and my bow for that shot angle. For that, I've got battery pack, Goal Zero battery pack, an extra battery. That can charge my phone as well. And then I carry a big battery pack in the truck in case I need to charge everything. This is just a monopod, adjustable monopod. It has the threadings on it for a camera. So I use this for my phone. My phone actually takes pretty good video. That's what I'm actually making this video with. So yeah, you can adjust it this way, that way. I don't have any fancy pan and camera arm and all that. What I got, that's what I'm going with. Then I use my phone to take some video and a lapel mic, and I'm using that for the audio right now. So yeah, I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Like I said, if you have any questions about any of the gear or anything I use, I'll try to answer it in the comments. And remember to hit that like and subscribe. That like and subscribe is what keeps me motivated to do videos like that if you like this sort of thing. Thanks, everybody.